Imagine the most picture-perfect royal wedding you can. Lavish flowers, a sea of onlookers, cameras flashing, and then a small but monumental royal rebellion. Yes, I'm talking about Princess Charlotte and her shocking revelation about Meghan Markle that's sending ripples across the nation. You might think, a 9-year-old making headlines? That's cute, but Charlotte's message is anything but adorable. It's bold, unexpected, and it completely flips the narrative we thought we knew about Meghan, Kate, and the infamous bridesmaid dress saga. So, grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's unpack this royal bombshell step by step. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. Royal weddings are rarely without drama, but the chatter about Princess Charlotte's bridesmaid dress at Meghan and Harry's wedding has gone down in history. Initially, reports claimed there was tension over the dress's fit. Kate Middleton, according to early accounts and Prince Harry's book Spare, was allegedly upset because the dress was too big. Tears were shed, emotions ran high, and suddenly what should have been a delightful pre-wedding moment turned into royal drama. But, as is often the case in the royal world, things were never as simple as they seemed. Meghan later shared her version in the famous Oprah interview, saying Kate made her cry. Kate, for her part, issued an apology. The story seemed to have ended there, until Princess Charlotte decided to speak. Curious about what Charlotte had to say? Buckle up, because the truth is far juicier than the original reports. In a statement that stunned royal watchers everywhere, Princess Charlotte claimed Meghan Markle had bullied her during the wedding preparations. But here's the kicker. It wasn't Charlotte who ended up crying. It was her mother, Kate Middleton. Imagine the scene. A tense royal dressing room, small feet trying to wriggle into a dress that wasn't quite right, grown-ups attempting to mediate, and a young princess calling out the behavior of an adult guest. It's both shocking and empowering in equal measure. Charlotte's candidness defies royal tradition, which usually demands discretion and silence, and her words flip the narrative on its head. Suddenly, Meghan's role in the pre-wedding drama is seen in a whole new light. How did the public react? Social media exploded. Memes, hot takes, and debates flooded every platform. But beyond the drama, there's an important takeaway. Princess Charlotte showed the power of speaking up, even in situations where you might feel small or overlooked. So, what does this mean for Meghan Markle's public image? Keep reading, because this next part might just surprise you. When the news hit, it was like dropping a royal crown into a busy tea shop. Chaos, whispers, and everyone wanting a closer look. Traditional media was quick to weigh in, and social media, well, it went absolutely wild. Many were shocked that a young princess would publicly contradict Meghan, while others applauded Charlotte for her bravery. After all, she's only 9, yet she delivered a statement with the confidence and clarity that many adults struggle to muster. There's also an emotional element here. Charlotte isn't just challenging Meghan, she's defending her mother. That familial loyalty resonates with people because, at its core, this is a story about protecting loved ones and standing up for what's right. And isn't that something we can all relate to? What's fascinating is how this story reframes Meghan's narrative. Suddenly, the media and public are reconsidering who was affected by the drama, who was hurt, and who had the strength to speak up. It's a twist no one saw coming. But how did this affect the royal family dynamics behind closed doors? Let's dive in. Royal life is a delicate dance of etiquette, tradition, and public image. A revelation like Charlotte's statement doesn't just make headlines. It forces the palace to reassess dynamics that were thought to be settled. Insiders say the household was taken aback by the directness of Charlotte's message. After all, children of her age are rarely expected to comment on adult conflicts, especially in public settings. Yet Charlotte's words, delivered with both clarity and conviction, forced a reassessment of Meghan's interactions and the narratives surrounding her behavior. It also brought attention to Kate Middleton's role as a mother. She had always maintained grace under pressure, but this incident highlights her quiet strength and ability to support her children, even when tensions run high in a wedding environment as high stakes as a royal wedding. Curious what lessons we can learn from Charlotte's unexpected intervention? Keep reading, because the next part is surprisingly relatable. What's remarkable about Charlotte's statement isn't just the drama. It's the life lessons packed into a single moment. 1. Speak up. Even when it's uncomfortable, Charlotte didn't stay silent. She voiced her truth despite the power dynamics and the potential consequences. How often do we stay silent in our own lives when something feels unfair? 2. Protect those you love. Her words defended her mother. It's a reminder that standing up for loved ones is an act of courage and love. 3. Truth matters more than appearances. Royal etiquette often emphasizes appearances over honesty. Charlotte's intervention shows that integrity and truth can shine, even in the most polished environments. These lessons aren't just for royal watchers, they're universal. Whether in school, at work, or within your own family, Charlotte's bravery is an inspiring example of how speaking up can shift perspectives and create change. So, what's next for the royal family after this bombshell? The next developments are bound to be even more compelling. Charlotte's revelation has far-reaching implications. It challenges previous media narratives and prompts the public to reconsider Meghan's interactions with the royal family, especially with young family members. It also underscores the importance of transparency and accountability, even in institutions steeped in centuries-old tradition. For Meghan, this might be a moment of reflection. Public perception is complex and often swayed by unexpected voices, especially when those voices belong to someone as relatable and beloved as Princess Charlotte. For the royal family, it's a reminder that narratives are not static, and even the youngest members can shape history. It's also a lesson for all of us watching from the outside. Sometimes, the most unexpected perspectives, especially from children, can reveal truths that adults overlook or underestimate. So, what can we take away from this royal drama that's both entertaining and enlightening? Let's break it down. 1. Courage knows no age. Charlotte proves that speaking up isn't about age or status, it's about integrity. 2. Family loyalty matters. Defending and supporting loved ones is timeless advice, whether in a royal palace or your own home. 3. Perceptions can change quickly. Narratives aren't fixed, and even a single statement can reshape public opinion. 4. Honesty is powerful. Sometimes the truth is uncomfortable, but it's ultimately liberating. These lessons are not just royal gossip. They're actionable reminders for all of us navigating relationships, work dynamics, and personal challenges. Princess Charlotte's bombshell message is more than a story. It's a lesson in bravery, honesty, and the power of speaking up. At just 9 years old, she challenged adults, disrupted a narrative, and reminded us all that age doesn't define courage. The royal world may never be the same, and Meghan Markle's public image has certainly been reframed. But beyond the drama, there's a universal takeaway. Integrity, truth, and family loyalty matter, and sometimes the smallest voices make the loudest impact. So what do you think about Princess Charlotte's bold revelation? Could you speak up in a situation where it might be uncomfortable or even risky? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. After all, if a 9-year-old princess can shake the world with her words, imagine what we can do with ours.